My name is Dave Peters, and I'm the director of a film we're calling Find Me.
The thread that's woven in between the stories, how this all has transpired, is fascinating in and of itself.
Going to get Cali girl.
Yes!
She is the most pure little angel I've ever met.
What happens behind the scenes?
Where we look at the foster families, we look at what's going on in the orphanages, we look at some of the things that are contributing to why these families feel like they need to give up their children.
She remembers being at the bus stop with her dad and then turning around and he wasn't there.
A very sacred place, because one of the most beautiful acts of love that we are aware of happened there.
This loving connection between people from two different parts of the world, all celebrating the life of a child.
We passed her nanny, and her nanny was out in the hallway just bawling and crying, and this nanny had taken such good care of her.
We thought, what if we could put together a film that would tell their story? We put it up on YouTube, and 65,000 views later.
Just be able to go back to her orphanage, and I'll get to see where she grew up for the first 2.5 years of her life.
Actually, there was one family interest who...
I can just talk right into the lens here.
Here.
Yeah.
But what's clearly transpired in this film, we've become part of the story. We discovered a little child that was about to be adopted by a family here in America, but then they decided not to.
We were introduced to perhaps the saddest little girl I've ever seen.
It felt like she was waving at me. How can God connect that one child to us?
And how it happened for Kim and Merle is so outside the box.
She's like, you gotta go turn on Facebook, you gotta see this.
These families represent what's really the best of the best in the world.
I'm missing my kids and my curling iron.
There are children out there that are so desperate for a forever family.
I think so often of her mom and how much her heart must ache.
Tears will just come down China Mom's face and she'll say, thank you for letting me see her again.
The children of the world are really the secret of bringing us together.
And it's a story that the world needs to hear.
We said even if one child was adopted because of this film, it would be totally worth it. And as a result of the production so far, a little girl in China is about to be adopted, and we'll be there to document it as it unfolds. We need to return to China to film this next chapter of the story, and that's where you come in. Your gift will help us film the celebration of this diverse cast of characters in the adoption community.